What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Scale News Update. If you're not familiar with the show, that's where we talk about the news topics that happened in the scale world of RC over the past week. If you enjoy the Scale News Update, hit the like button and let's jump into this week's topics. First for this week, there's been a new limited edition release of the Losi Baja Rey, specifically to commemorate the Mint 400. Now, this is pretty much the same Baja Rey as we've seen before. It's got the Ford Raptor body version on it. And then there's a different livery on that Raptor body. And the cage is done in a matte red color, which looks pretty good in the promo video. The cost on this limited edition version of the Baja Rey is $529. And other than just the different livery, the different color roll cage, it looks like it comes with a commemorative coin. And that's about the only difference otherwise. But overall, just a cool reason if you're looking to pick up a Baja Rey, maybe you pick up one that's a little bit different than the rest of them. If you're interested in this, I'll link to where you can purchase it in the description below. Next, we have a new release from Exotek, and this is a Traxxas Slash-based carbon fiber drag chassis. This is the TX Vader chassis kit. It says it's based off of the popular 22 Vader chassis that they had before. I'm not necessarily familiar with that, and I don't know that it was popular. They just say it on the website. However, the kit overall looks good. The whole design of it looks nice. Something to note is that the price of this kit does not include the wheelie bars that are pictured in the photos. There's two different styles of wheelie bars shown in there. One's the flat style with a tensioning rod, and the other is kind of the twin vertical plate style that we also commonly see. Those, if you read the notes, specifically say not included. So if you're looking at this, make sure that you have a wheelie bar solution. Otherwise, you're going to be missing some parts. Traxxas Slash was one of the most popular options in RC drag racing up until a year or so ago, and there's still a lot of Traxxas Slashes out there. So if you had a Traxxas Slash kicking around, you were thinking about jumping into no prep, then maybe this is an option that you're going to be interested in. If you're interested in picking up this Exotek drag chassis, again, I'll link to where you can find it in the description below. For you SCX24 or other micro owners, RC 4-Wheel Drive just released a new set of 1.0 beadlock wheels licensed by Black Rhino. If you're not familiar with the Black Rhino wheels, they're a popular wheel option right now in the full-size world. A lot of overland style trucks and things like that seem to be running these commonly, and it looks like RC 4-Wheel Drive tried to mimic that as best they could in the very small face that you get on a 1.0 diameter beadlock wheel. These do come in a set of 4, so no need to buy them in pairs, but these are available now. Jump on them while they last. Last week, we talked about a tease of a release from Proline with a licensed Interco Black Mamba tire. Today, Interco actually posted a photo of them on their social media. And from what it appears at this point, it looks like they're going to be a 2.2. These things are insanely aggressive. They're more aggressive than a paddle tire in a lot of ways, it appears. These are modeled after full-size ATV mud tires. This is the style of mud tires that people run when they're basically completely submerging some of their rigs or running crazy tall lifts with crazy tall portals and driving these types of ATVs through mud holes, things like that. An interesting tire choice, definitely just kind of an oddball one. There's a lot of tire options made for full-size off-road trucks. So it's really interesting or strange to see them model after one of the ATV style tires. I don't know, I don't necessarily understand, but there's going to be some people that are really going to like this look. And here is another 2.2 tire option, which there is not many. No matter what, the thing I'm excited most for is to see what kind of builds these actually end up on. I feel like we could be in for some very interesting Facebook posts in the upcoming months. No official info yet from Proline on these tires. Once we see them for sale and final details, we'll swing back around and touch on these one more time. And another tease from Proline this week is that there is a new Hyrax XL coming, and this looks like it was hashtagged for the Losi Super Rock Rey. That's a vehicle that you don't hear much news about. They're out there, you don't see them very often. I'm in some of the groups for them, but they're not the busiest groups in general. But now that Proline is under that Horizon umbrella with Losi, they've really got the ability to knock out some of these things for their cars that didn't otherwise have the support or maybe didn't garner the support because of the volume. but now they do. I think this is definitely one of the benefits of the Proline and Horizon merger. Next, for any of you who are trying to put a dig into a rig that just has really tight constraints, the UCFab low profile servo mount for the Vanquish Hertz dig is available again. These can be hard to come by. If you're interested in picking one of these up, may have a build that they're going to work with, or you just want to have one in the future, might want to jump on picking these up. They don't come around that often. It's worth having. Definitely find uses for them here and there. Another story for you SCX24 owners, EcoPower, which is Amain's house brand. They recently released a SCX24 2S 450 milliamp LiPo battery at a really reasonable cost. If you've been looking for additional batteries, replacement batteries, whatever it is, these are good options. The EcoPower batteries, I've ran some of theirs in the past and had good luck. It has been crazy to see the list of option parts for the SCX24s just continue to grow over the last year or so. Next, let's talk about some events. Events are starting to happen again. Things are starting to slowly get rolling, and you can notice that by bigger events happening the right way with permits and all of the things that you expect a big event to have handled. And the good news is that Proline By The Fire is one of those events. It has been announced that it's moving forward. May 14th and 15th is the official dates for the event. Everything at this point moving in the right direction, and I'm really looking forward to making it to that event again. Such a great time, fantastic weather, fantastic location, accommodations, everything about that event is just done really well. I think you're going to be able to make it. Definitely one to push for making it to. Anybody who bought tickets to the 2020 event previously, believe that their tickets are being honored for the 2021 event. And if you didn't have tickets in 2020, you can still buy tickets for the event that's going to be happening this year. Next, we've got another big money RC drag race happening. This is the Super Chip RC drag race, and this is happening in Tulsa, Oklahoma on May 29th. Big money drag races. It's crazy to see. This one, again, the possibility of upwards of $20,000 to the winner. Here's another one. It will be interesting to see how often these type of events keep happening. I'll link to the Facebook page where you can find information specifically on this event that's happening. This one's much more centralized than the Vegas event was, so a lot better chance for some people to make it to this event who haven't been able to make it to others so far. And the next event to be announced is Rocas Rojo. This is an event that's happening near Morrison, Colorado, and this is one that goes all the way back to the comp crawling days. It's being changed up now and being more tailored towards a Sorka style scale event with a 5K and some other events happening at the same time as well. This event is happening June 10th to June 13th in Morrison, Colorado, which is just south of Denver. If you're not familiar with Morrison, Colorado, it's where Red Rocks Amphitheater is. Therefore, the Rocas Rojo, Red Rocks, duh. But the actual comp site is right next to Red Rocks. You can see it the whole day. Very famous amphitheater, and the terrain and the crawling in that little area, amazing. This is a Sorka style event, class 1, 2, 3. I think they say some class 0 stuff, some bounty hills, 5K, also some like scale trail type events. Also, the whole very well packed event. You'll have all the fun you want to have if you can make it. Definitely one I'm planning on. Hope to see some of you there as well. Tickets go on sale April 1st for that event. So if you're thinking about wanting to get into one of the most popular classes like class 2 or class 1, usually best to try and jump on that as quickly as possible. That's going to do it for the news topics for this week, but I want to circle back around to that drag race a little bit, as well as the theme of cash comps or cash races in RC. Now, a lot of us go to these with no intention of winning, just going to compete. You're basically you're donating your money to the pot. This last weekend, I went and competed in what was a cash comp. It was $10 per course, so you put in $20 to play for the day. And I had no intention of taking home that pot of money. But does the idea of a cash race or a cash comp deter you from wanting to go? Now, the difference between just a free comp in general and a pay to play comp, that can deter people as is. But does the actual fact of a putting money in and then it going to a winner, does that deter you at all? Or is it something that you enjoy, kind of like me, seeing that I don't have intentions or I'm not worried about winning the money, and it's just fun to see whoever does end up winning walking away with a stack of cash for playing with toys. This is one of those things that I wonder, especially when you hear about a $20,000 plus race. Do you just see it and go, oh, I'm not going to win, so I'm not going to go? Or do you look at it like, I'm still gonna go play with cars and somebody's gonna walk home with a huge fistful of cash? Would love to hear your guys' opinion on this. Put it in the comments below. Definitely enjoy reading these every week. With that, hope you guys have an awesome rest of the week. Thanks for joining me every Tuesday on the Scale News Update. With that, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.